Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniella Abeson. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Join this one big happy fam by clicking on the red button to subscribe to the channel. I promise you guys that it's totally free. Do also turn on your post notification bell as well to get personal notifications whenever I post a new video. So guys, today we have a special guest in our midst. Kudu, 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 kudu. Yes. So guys, this special guest is a student of Federal University of Lafia, and she is going to come here on the channel to tell us what we really need to know, like basic things we need to know about Federal University of Lafia. If you're a fresher or you want to apply or you just want to know things about Federal University of Lafia, this young beautiful lady will be telling us everything. So are you ready to have her on the channel? Let's clap for her as she come in. Okay, guys. Come in. You're welcome to the channel, ma. Thank you. It's my pleasure being in the channel. I'll be spilling the tea. I'm going to be telling you guys all you have to know, all you need to know about Federal University of Lafia. You're a fresher or you have Federal University of Lafia in mind. You want to come to the school. You're very much welcome. Just sit back and enjoy the video because I'm going to be spilling the tea. Everything you need to know about Lafia. So to put on a quick disclaimer, I am not a staff of Federal University of Lafia, but rather a student. So what I'm going to be telling you guys right here is not any official stuff. These are what I went through when I was a fresher, and that's what I want to be telling you guys right here. So I'm not a staff. I'm telling you guys this based on my own knowledge. So without much talk, let's get right into the video. So in case you see me looking down, pardon me, I jotted everything down. Like so we go in a right perspective so I don't talk all over the place. So the first thing on my list is admission process. First of all, what you will need to be qualified into Federal University of Lafia, number one is a O-level result, which is WAEC or NECO, and also your JAM results. You apply, make sure you put Federal University of Lafia as your first choice. Then when you're through, JAM will give you admission. But before then, I think you undergo an online screening. I think the form as of during my time, I think 2019, the form was 2000 naira. You buy it online, then there fill your O level results requirements. If you're using both results, like either WAEC or WAEC, you can mix WAEC WAEC, you can mix NECO NECO, you can mix WAEC or NECO. But I think GCE is just you just use only one result for GCE. Then you also fill your JAM result as well, and then you submit. And there are other things that they will ask you in the form. Then you submit it for the online screening. So when they screen you and they see that everything is okay, your O level result, everything is okay, they're going to give you admission. Then you can log into the school portal, and then when they give you admission, you will now pay your acceptance fee. First of all, JAM will give you admission first. And first of all, what I'll tell you that you take, please take note of what I'm going to say right here. When JAM give you admission, you accept it, but don't pay your acceptance fee because I was a victim of this. You first of all wait for school to give you admission first because I think they started this new online registration during our set. So like most of us that they gave us admission, then after JAM gave us admission, we just went ahead to pay acceptance fee. Then I even paid my school fees. Then a week later, I now log into my school portal and I saw that the school gave me admission and it was counting down. They said if you want to accept this admission, you click here to pay your acceptance fee. Then I was like, I've paid acceptance fee, so which other acceptance fee are they asking for again? So omo, the thing was counting down. It was really a pain in the neck. Like they were even telling us that if we don't pay again, we are going to lose the admission. We should prepare for next year jam. Oh my, I was rejecting it. I was like, jam, that hot seat. I'm not going there again. So far I made the cutoff mark. I've gotten admission through jam. Why would they tell me to go and write jam exam again? Omo, I was kaboshing. Then I said, okay, write we should write, I think, letter to the registrar asking for a refund. Omo, I think the thing take almost 2 days for them to bring out another process of validating our payments into the school portal before that was settled. So for you not to be victim of this, that's why I'm sharing this story. Please and please, when JAMB give you admission, you accept it, but don't pay anything. You wait for school to give you admission, then you pay through the school portal. So that's the admission process. Then the second thing on my list is the cutoff mark. During my time and as of even the last year's set, I think the cutoff mark is 170. That's the general cutoff mark for you to gain admission in Fulafia. That 170, I think, is for science students, for art students, for commercial students. That's 170. But for College of Medicine is 200. And in that College of Medicine again, they still have departmental cutoff marks, because medicine as such, nursing, radiography, I think their own cutoff mark is 220. Then I think medical lab, physiology and anatomy is 210. That was the present 100 level student. That was their mark, their cutoff mark. But during our set, everything in College of Medicine was 200. In Faculty of Science is 170. Yes, but now they are increasing it. But for this year, I don't know how they are going to put it. I don't know. They may decrease it, they may increase it. All I have to say is just make sure you do well. What I will even tell you, to be rest assured that you get admission into Fulafia, is for you to get above 200. That's just the safer side. But even if it's below, no wahala. But just get 200 and above to be at the safer side. That's the cutoff mark for Federal University of Lafia. Then the courses available and their fees. Okay, Lafia has no differences in fees, I guess, because we in sciences pay 40k, right? We pay 40k. College of Medicine to pay 40k. I think. Oh, sorry, 45k. Sorry, 45k. Then I think maybe art students should be paying 40. Arts and social science, but I'm not that sure. But 45k is what we are paying. They don't have any much differences when it comes to school fees. I would say the only difference you get maybe is departmental dues. That's the differences you will get. But school fees is same for everybody. Then the next on my list, number fourth thing on my list is screening process. So excuse me, after you've bought that screening form online, they're still going to screen you, physical screening. And this physical screening will be conducted after you've accepted the admission, you've paid your school fees. They will now tell you, okay, proceed to your faculty for clearance. They call it clearance. So you first of all do screening with your faculty board. They will ask you for your primary school certificate. They will ask you for your birth certificate. They will ask you for your O-level results. They will ask you for your JAM result. They will ask you for your admission letter. So when they ask you, they will see it. Then you go and photocopy based on how many copies they want. Then you open file with your faculty. You open file with your department. You open file with the library. You open file with the academic affairs. You open file with the non-academic affairs, right? Is it non-academic affairs they call them? No, sorry, student affairs. Sorry, student affairs. Yeah, you open this thing with student affairs. Then you open file again with GST. I think you open file in 6 places. That's for your clearance, and then you submit all these things I listed. You submit it. So, but the clearance, the screening will be done with your faculty. It will be done in your faculty. Then you go ahead to open file. Yeah. Then the next on my list is accommodation. So we have two types of accommodation. We have the hostel and we have those people living off key. And off key again, we have two types of off key living. We have people who live the comfortable life, and we have people who have a roof over their head. Mhm. Don't misquote me. So people who are living the comfortable life, I think that time that was a 100 level, I think they said it's 80K. Yeah, the rent is 80K per year. But last year I heard that it's now 130. So that's that. If you're coming, you gotta prepare your pockets because you're gonna spend. So I think it's 130K. But almost very comfortable. There's lights, though the lights, industrial states in the whole, natural states, their light is crooked. It's crooked. Though now I think the new government they are trying with the lights, but it's still crooked. So as it's crooked, you know how to manage yourself in that comfortable apartment. But there's light, there's water, there's security, and then the apartment is well spaced. You have your personal bathroom and toilet, you have your personal kitchen with sink, is tiled. Everything is so nice in that apartment. 130. Then the set of people that have a roof over their head. As of then, when I was in 100 level, I think you budget like from 50K, from 40 to 60K, let me just say. So that one is just roof that is over your head. There's no water. If the landlord will try for una be say, well will be inside that compound. And you can imagine the distance of that well. Then the security is not assured. Light in natural state, I told you, is crooked. So in that situation, that means the light will be crooked, if you understand what I'm saying. Then I think that's that. You share the toilet and you share the kitchen. But if you don't want to share the kitchen, you can cook in your room. Then when it comes to hostel, so hostel, I think when they started the hostel, it was 15,000 naira per student. Then they increased it to 20K. So it ever since my 100 level, it has been 20K. But now that they have increased that money of K, I'm very sure they are going to increase it again. But what I'm rest assured is that even if they are going to increase it, it won't be up to 30K. And on my hostel, we are comfortable in the hostel. There is light. I told you natural state light is crooked. Well, hostel they are trying. I can leave the hostel and I can go outside the hostel. There will not be light. Like I'll go inside town, I'll not see light. But when I come to the school hostel, there's light. Let me say, out of 24 hours, you will get 22 hours light. The only time that they used to do us somehow with light is during the weekends, and security is assured. There's water, but there are sometimes we suffer water scarcity as well. And though even if you have water, make sure you come with your water, Dettol, your all this sanitizing water, blah 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 stuff, because the water used to have some, it gives some reaction to the skin. Yeah. Then I think how many are we? When they started the hostel, it was 4 people per room. Then when I was in 100 level, we were six, and now we are seven. So that's that. And then, but okay, we have two hostel. We have old female hostel. We have new female hostel. The new female hostel, there are six. I think male hostel, we only have one male hostel. I think they should still be six. Then it's old hostel that we are seven, and then this price is 20K for everybody. Then yeah, that's that when it comes to accommodation. Then we have rules and regulation. When you come to school, they're going to give you in the student affairs, they're going to give you the 10 code of conduct. So you read it and you digest it, and it should stick into your brain. One of the rules is examination malpractice. They don't take that. They don't take nonsense with that. And then lecturer and student relationship. There should not be comma inside, because when they find out that there's comma inside that relationship, like normal good morning sir, good morning, like, but when there's comma inside that relationship, talk, they don't like that. And then they also give you student handbook, where you have everything you need to know about campus will be inside the handbook. So that's that for rules and regulations. Then we also have dressing codes. I have a full video on my YouTube channel that is dedicated to dressing code. I'll be dropping the link in my description bar below. So go down there and watch it. You will understand everything about dressing code. Then cost of living. Okay. Cost of living. Okay, if you are this kind of simple person, you know where you're coming from. So I would say you should budget like from 10 to 20K in a month. But if you're this kind of rich kid, you have this rich kid vibe, you can budget from 50K above. Because though when you're in faculty of science, you will buy manual. You will buy manual will tire you. So bring enough pocket money to handle that. Though this cost of living, when you're coming, I shall know that everybody brings their provision, they bring their foodstuffs. So that 10 to 20K will even be enough for you. But if you're that kind of rich kid, so you can bring higher than that. Then the next thing on my list is the chapel activities. So we used to have a chapel service, which is JCCF, every Sunday by 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then we used to have devotions every every day by 5:30 to 6 a.m. Yeah. So that's that for JCCF. Then apart from that, we used to have units. Their prayer squad. I think they used to have their meeting around 5 p.m. on Fridays. Then the dance club, I think they have their meetings on Tuesday. Then we have choir, we have ushering, plenty units. So you can join the one you want to join. Okay, guys. Yeah. Social activities, that's the next thing on my list. About Lafia, they get vibes, they get social activities. Fire, 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 if Lafia, they get social activities. But what I would advise to my fellow freshers out there is for you to calm down. Calm down and notice the environment. Watch, like, take note of the environment before you fly your wings. Because okay, I could remember during my 100 level after our matriculation, they said they used to have this freshers night. So when I came back to the room, I asked my roommate, I was like, okay, they were in 200 level then. I said, this freshers night, how is it? She now said, oh, she will not advise me to go, but if I want to go, I should watch what I eat. Even if I am eating something and if I turn my bag, if I leave it and I turn my bag, I should not go back and take that thing. I was like, which kind of place should they give me rules like this? Omo, if it's like that, I'm not going. I lied on my bed and slept. Because I used to hear this terminology that all these final year students during that freshers night, they used to say that they used to go and catch new fishes in the river. If you get it, or you understand. If you don't get it, forget about it. All I advise you guys is for you to calm down. As a fresher, calm down. You have 100 level, 200, 300, 4, and even if you're offering 5 years courses, you have 5 years to spend in the university. If you don't flex year one, you don't flex year two, year three is there, my dear. Year five is there. So just calm down for your 200 level. For your 100 levels, please just calm down. Because we like how they get vibes. Even when you go on Facebook, there are so many groups about this. There's Lafia Connect, there's Epic Flight. So they used to post all these their social activity stuff. Because okay, I could remember during the last year's strike, they did one. hangout, the Abuja Lafia students hangout. I think it's held in Jabi more, I guess. Yeah. So Falafia get social activities, but my dear, just calm down. They used to even do Mr. and Mrs. Falafia. They used to do a lot of social stuff. So just calm down and study your environment before you start mingling. Okay. Then okay, the last on my list is additional bonus. So guys, all the things I've been telling you guys about is the regular BSc student stuff. So now I'm going to be going outside the BSc regular student stuff to tell you guys extra stuff you need to know about Falafia. So apart from the regular BSc degree program that Falafia runs, they also run other programs like the remedial program, the pre-degree program, the IGMB program, the postgraduate program, the master's degree program, and the part-time program. So they run six other programs apart from the regular degree program. So okay, I can tell you guys a little about the REMS and the IGMB. Okay, because REMS and pre-degree are same thing. The remedials and pre-degree, I think what you will the admission requirement is first of all you get a form. During my time, because I did REMS 218, the form was 5,000 naira. So when you get the form, you fill it, you submit it, and then I don't know much about it, sha, because it was my mom that did the reg for me. So then they'll give you the admission, then you come for your reg. After that, okay, what I'll tell you about REMS is that when you're a remedial student, your admission into Federal University of Lafia 100 level is 50% guarantee already. Then you write your jam will guarantee you another 50%, because once jam give you admission, school will definitely give you admission because you're already their students. So I think the school fees is 40k for science students and 35k for art students. Then accommodation, as of our time, it was not that expensive. The comfortable living was 40k, and I think then you have roommates, they split the bills. Then if you want a roof over your head, you can budget 30, 20, 20, 25k for that. Then I think that's about REMS. Then IGMB, okay, IGMB is a program that when you do it, it's a 1 year program. Remedials is also a 1 year program. That remedials, okay, let me tell you about IGMB first. IGMB, when you do that program for a year, you write the exams. I think they have a certain amount of grade for you to get admission into Falafia, and then when you get admission, you're going into 200 level. But remedials is also a 1 year program. But when you're done, you go into 100 level. But when they put these two things for me, remedial and IGMB, for me to choose, I'll still choose REMS because what REMS because REMS is not that hard. It's just like SS4. It's just additional of your senior secondary school stuff. You revising everything, writing your jam and getting admission into 100 level. But IGMB is like 100 level and it's even more difficult than 100 level. And when you don't get the standard mark stuff, your 1 year program is a waste. That's that for IGMB. Then the part-time program is just the same as a regular, but they have their lectures, I think, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Then the regular have their lectures Mondays to Friday, and then Saturday under probability. Yeah, because maybe we may have fifth classes on Saturdays, but it's under probability though. Then I don't know much about masters. I don't know much about post degree. Yeah. So I think that's that. If this video was quite helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So please, that's a little gift you can give me. and it will go a long way. It's totally free. Just subscribe and please comment. And if you still have questions that you want to ask concerning Fulafia, just drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be right there to answer all your questions. Okay, guys. So until then, I'll see you guys in my previous video. Please check them out. They are totally interesting, and please do well to book a makeup section with me. Just do that on one and only Ella's Glam. Then my personal accounts where we can chat, we can do all this nice good stuff that friends do. Just send me a DM on Daniella Abeson Aya. And I also have a Facebook page. It's also my business page. So you can also book the makeup section there. So guys, I love you guys. Stay fabulous. Love you all. Bye.